Hi guys, welcome back to another video here with me at the Aspiring Home Cook. Today we're going to look at another one of my absolute favorite recipes. This is my take on a prawn cocktail. Now whether you call it a prawn cocktail or a shrimp cocktail, it pretty much is the same delicious recipe. Now if you were to order this at a restaurant, typically it would come served up in a cocktail glass, layered like I have done here, with a couple of prawns placed over the rim of the glass. And while you can definitely serve it up that way, I've just made this more like a little sharing platter for my husband and I, and served it in the form of a little salad. Now whichever way you choose to serve this, if you love a good prawn cocktail, you are going to enjoy this recipe. So let's go on and whip up this prawn cocktail. There's two very simple components to this dish, the prawns and the sauce. Let's start with the prawn. Now over here, I've got about 8 to 10 cleaned prawns, a little bit of water and some salt. You can use salt to taste. I'm going to start by sprinkling a little bit of salt over the prawns and gently toss the prawns and the salt to marinate them. Place these prawns in a little saucepan and add some water. You just want a little bit of water to cover the prawns so that they boil through. You don't need too much of water here. And I'm going to place this on the heat. Now you're going to let the prawns come to a boil. Now you can tell when your prawns are cooked when you see them curling up together like this and the color has changed into this gentle coral color. That's when you know your prawns are cooked and you're ready to take them off the heat. You don't want to overcook the prawns because they tend to get chewy. Now I'm going to drain the excess water and take these prawns out into a little plate. On to your dressing. In a bowl, I've got about a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. That's a little more than you're going to need, but this also makes a beautiful salad dressing. So I'm going to keep a little extra for later. I've used my homemade mayonnaise for this dressing. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'm going to link that right here. To my mayonnaise, I'm going to add a heaped tablespoon of tomato ketchup and a few drops of Tabasco sauce. You can use as much or as little as you like to suit your taste preferences. And I'm going to add a crack of black pepper. And all that's left to do is to just stir to mix everything together. And there you have it, guys. Your cocktail sauce is ready. That's how simple it is. Now at this stage, taste a little bit of the sauce and see if you need to adjust either the ketchup or the Tabasco levels in there. I think I'm going to use a tiny bit more Tabasco and a little bit more ketchup just to increase the flavor and add a tiny bit more color to the sauce. Give it a good mix and you're now ready to plate up. So into that bowl, put in your boiled prawns and stir that through. You want to just gently toss the prawns and not break them down. So be gentle when you're tossing them through. Now to plate up, you basically need some lettuce and your prawns in the dressing. I've chosen to serve this on a little plate. You could, like I said before, add them to a little cocktail glass and make them a little more fancy. I absolutely love iceberg lettuce in this recipe. So I've chopped up some iceberg lettuce and I'm going to layer that on the plate first. And now you simply place those prawns that you've dressed in that seafood cocktail dressing on top of that lettuce. Make sure to drizzle on a little extra of that dressing on your salad leaves. It's absolutely delicious. And there you go, guys. Your prawn cocktail is ready to serve. It's a beautiful dish to look at as well as an absolutely beautifully flavored dish. Who knew it could be so easy to whip up a batch of this? Don't take my word for it. Whip yourself a batch for your next special dinner or gathering and watch it disappear. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more such delicious recipes. And if you've tried this recipe out, leave us a comment and let us know what you thought of it. I love hearing back from you. If you know someone who you think will enjoy this recipe, go ahead and share this video with them. And as always, the link to the recipe will be added in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching today, guys, and I'm going to see you really soon with another delicious recipe.